Hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
My name is Samuel Haji and I'm here with
Emmanuel Michaels.
What do you think we should talk about today?
Well, I don't really know. Maybe those tiny particles that make up matter and substance. What are they called again?
Atoms.
Yes, atoms. I couldn't do a little bit of research on them. So I was wondering whether you could fill me in on what atoms are.
Oh, sure. Okay, so over 2,000 years ago, a Greek philosopher named Democritus suggested that if you keep on dividing something, it will get to one point that you can't divide it again. And he also suggested that everything was made up of tiny particles of matter. He called these tiny particles of matter atoms. The Greek word atom means cannot be divided. There are many kinds of atoms, which will depend on the number of elements they are. Because elements are substances that are made up of only one kind of atom. So I hope you have got a clear definition of what the word atom means.
So you are saying that if we take a chunk of cheese and keep on slicing it into smaller pieces, it will reach a time where we can't cut the final piece into another piece because it has reached its final point. That's what you're trying to say.
Okay.
Alright, thank you for making me understand.
There's this thing that I read in my learner's book. It was about elements of the periodic table. I couldn't really understand it, so can you just?
Well, luckily you are in time because I also understand about the periodic table. Well, the periodic table is a group of elements, 118, with 94 being natural and 24 being man-made. So that means that the other 24 are made in laboratories. But in our stage, we have to memorize the first 20 elements because trying to memorize all 118 will take quite a long time. So I'm going to give you the first 20 elements, which are hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, and calcium. Well, this is not really all of them. As I said, the 118, but in our stage, we'll have to memorize the first 20. Also, to make mentioning the first 20 elements of the periodic table faster, we have what we call chemical symbols. Now, simply, chemical symbols are like the shorter versions or the shortened versions of the elements. So we can take the element sodium, for example. Sodium, when you want to use the chemical symbol, instead of taking the first two letters from the English alphabet, which will result in SO or SOD, they took the chemical symbol from natrium, which is the Latin word for sodium. So that's how they came up with the word Na. This rule doesn't also apply to oxygen because oxygen's first letter from the English alphabet. So they borrowed a letter and it became O. It's a universal symbol. So that means it's able to identify oxygen quicker. The same also applies to hydrogen and helium. But when it comes to potassium's chemical symbol name is also from Latin. So they took the first letter, which is K, and they use it as a chemical symbol for potassium. Is there anything else you want me to explain deeper what you understand now?
Not really, but let's see whether I can mention at least 10 of the elements of the periodic table. Let's go. There's hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, and neon.
So that means you have successfully mentioned 10 elements in the periodic table.
Well, I guess we have learned something today about elements, atoms, and the periodic table. Until next time, which in our next video we'll be doing compounds and formulae, it's goodbye.
Goodbye.
Eastbridge International School, hallmark of excellence.